Maria. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about motivation versus discipline, because a lot of people think that they lack motivation. You don't. You lack discipline. Can I be real? No choice, my video. So what most people lack is discipline. Allow me to explain. When you go to a talk or you hear a sermon or you watch something on TV and you feel, stay with me, you feel motivated, there is an external thing that is pushing you to do something. You feel like it. You feel motivated. And so a lot of people say, I lack daily motivation. Yeah. But the motivation is available to all of us at all times, everywhere. You just have to be open to it. And the thing about motivation is you have to be in the right feeling space in order to be able to receive motivation. I could go listen to a talk, and if I'm in that right space, I could get so pumped up from that talk and feel motivated. I could go to the same talk on a different day where I could care less, and that same talk, nothing. Like, it won't do anything for me. Because motivation is more about feelings. Now, discipline, on the other hand, is a skill that we develop. It has nothing to do with feelings. It has to do with follow-through, you see. And the people who are more successful in life, and I don't mean successful in terms of finances. I mean successful, they accomplish their goals, they live happier lives, they feel better. Those people don't always look for motivation. They develop discipline, difference, okay? So I have for you three, because discipline is internal, and it's more like something's pulling you to do it. You feel compelled rather than you feel like you're being shoved and pushed temporarily. And discipline, motivation is, oh, I'm going to go do that thing because I feel like it. And discipline is, I don't feel like doing that thing, but I'm going to do it anyways because I have to. Discipline versus motivation. So we're going to talk less about motivation because it's available everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. It's available everywhere. You can go anywhere and find motivation. Discipline is what we need to develop. I'm going to use the most common thing when it comes to discipline, which is exercise and eating right. A lot of people have a lot of questions about that, and they say, I lack motivation to eat right. I lack motivation to exercise. I do good for a week, and then I lose my motivation. It's not motivation. It is discipline, because motivation is available everywhere. What you're lacking is discipline, and that is a skill that you have to develop, and the only way to develop it is practice. That's right. Practice. So here are the three things that you have to do. One, you have to make a decision. Create a goal. What are you going to do? What do you want to accomplish? And then make a decision. This is happening. Put everybody on alert. This is happening. I made this decision. This is about to go down, right? You want to create a plan. And that may mean that you have to do some research. It may mean that you have to read some books. You may have to talk to some people. But you want to take responsibility for your life and create a plan. Don't sit around waiting for somebody else to come along and lay it out for you. That's not going to happen. And if it is, it's not going to be beneficial nor sustainable. Create a plan. And that might mean you buy a workout DVD set, or you get a personal trainer, or you get a life coach, or whatever it is, so you can create a plan, a real sustainable plan for yourself. And keep in mind that plans need to be flexible, because when we are so rigid about our plan and then it doesn't go the way we want it, we disregard the whole goal and the decision. That's not the way to go. You want to tweak the plan, because it might not work for you the way it does for me or for somebody else. And so it needs to be tweaked accordingly. You tweak the plan, but you keep the goal and the decision. Okay. And then the third thing that you want to do, you ready? You have to schedule this. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to schedule it. And not schedule it vaguely like sometime this week. No. And not even schedule it vaguely like maybe on Monday. No. You need to go Monday at 4 o'clock for 45 minutes. I'm working out. This is the program I'm doing, and this is why. Because when you have that laid out plan, 85% of people who schedule their appointments with themselves, whether it's to exercise, to prep meals, or to do whatever, 85% of them are more likely to be successful and to develop a real sense of discipline because they put it in a calendar. They made it official. It's like an appointment that you have to go to. And when the phone goes off, or when you look at your calendar and you say, oh, 4 o'clock, I got to go do this thing for 45 minutes, nothing else should matter. You go and you just dedicate your time and you stay very present doing that thing for 45 minutes. And then you're going to do it again on Wednesday and on Friday or whatever it is for you. Some people it's every day, whatever the goal is. Some people it's 5 minutes every single morning. For some people, if it's exercise, it's 30 minutes 3 times a week. Whatever it is, schedule it. Put it on a calendar and make it official. Block the time. So many clients and so many people that I talk to say, oh, I'm not going to schedule it. I'm just going to let it happen organically. If that was real, it would already be happening. Okay? Let's be real. If your ability to let it happen organically was real, you would already be doing it and be disciplined to do it. That is not real. Stop running away from personal responsibility by refusing to schedule these things. It is imperative that you schedule these things for yourself. Do it. Schedule it. Put it in a calendar, okay? And then the final thing, the fourth thing, it's not really a fourth thing, is to follow through. That's it. The thing goes off, you go. You schedule it, you go, you do your thing. If you had a doctor's appointment and your phone went off, you would get up and go to that appointment, no questions asked, and handle your business. You need to get better at doing that for yourself. We all do. Whether it's reading, sitting and reading 10 minutes a day, or prayer and meditation, or stretching, or whatever it is. Dedicate the time. Block it. Schedule the time. Make an appointment with yourself, and then nothing else matters during that block of time. And that is how you develop real, lasting discipline. And then once you see yourself checking these things off of your list, you recognize, I'm fully capable of doing that. Cross that off, move on to the next step, and so on and so forth. And it's going to really ignite within you this sense of resilience, this sense of resourcefulness, and you're just going to feel really great about the fact that you're accomplishing things for yourself. But if you don't schedule it, if you remain passive about your life, then you're going to be passive about your life. And please do me a favor. Don't complain to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And I don't mean that unsympathetically, but really, it's right here. Here it is. Take it. There it is. You know what you have to do. Just go do it. Whining and complaining about it gets nothing done. So, chop chop, be about the business. So that's my nugget for you today when it comes to motivation versus discipline. Get her done, okay? Make a decision, create the goal, create a plan, schedule it, follow through. Period. Discipline versus motivation. All right, I'll see you guys.